Hey, hey, pretty people, party people, pretty party people. It's that time again. So, at the, I kept saying I was going to do this morning, throughout the whole stream yesterday, and then at the end, the very end, I got a text that jacked up my schedule for today. So I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now instead. Okay, but I'm all set up here. I just wanted to show you what I already did today. I drew a drawing for my sketchbook. I didn't get to do one yesterday because I had to promptly go to sleep so I could wake up at 4:30 or something this morning, or 4 o'clock, and so I'm gonna be coloring that dinosaur guy tonight later. I mean, not on the stream, but that'll be posted on my Instagram and my Twitter and Facebook, I guess. So, but now I'm inking page 2, the second interior page of my Bonehead book. I'll show you. We'll do a recap of what I've done so far, real quick. So, this is my cover. This is the front cover. It's gonna have the title up here, more or less. My name here, more or less. Here's our protagonist, Bonehead. He's a skeleton that works at a poison factory. And then here are the two bad guys. His boss is Mr. Shivers with this smiley face mask. People seem to like that. And then Denton Crux. There you go. So that's that. And then the next day I did the back cover, which has Bonehead's kind of drinking buddy, Mort. And here's a mysterious character in the book, Billy TV. He's a space alien. And this is Bonehead's girlfriend, Petunia. She's a ghost. A beautiful ghost. I think all ghosts are beautiful, personally. But then here's the first interior page I did yesterday. Now, if I can keep up this quality, I'll be in good shape. Though I see something I want to address real quick. I'm just gonna connect a line that I didn't connect. Whoa. Okay, that's all. So, boom. 3 days, 3 pages. If I finish this next one in a reasonable, I'll hold off on twisting it. If I can finish today's in a reasonable amount of time, it's that same meteor, and it's crashing into a planet. And I'm scared of drawing this one, but what good does fear do me, huh? So we're going to do it anyway. That's what this whole project is, doing it anyway, even though I'm scared. Never made a graphic novel before. Never made a long... I've never made a comic longer than 50 pages, and I've barely done that. Maybe I'll put that out someday. I don't know. We'll see. Almost certainly. I brought myself some candy bars because I am tired. Whoa! I just flipped ink all over. Here I was thinking I was prepared. It's not all over. It's on the paper it was sitting on. But... oh, maybe it is all over. I need to start keeping paper towels in here because I'm a wreck. See? I think candy bars will save you, Ryan. They won't save you. You are doomed. Oh no. Okay, I thought I made an even more gruesome mess. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to get another piece of paper. Pour that ink again. Silly me. Wonk. Okay. Dang, I was trying to save a tiny bit of time. But I got candy bars because I'm tired. And sometimes if I just have a candy bar on hand, it kind of helps. Kind of helps me kind of get my head back into, it kind of eats that fatigue sometimes. So let's get to work. Okay, something feels loose here. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I need more desk space, man. I gotta get a desk like twice as big. I get those out of the way. So this is an intimidating page for me. There's all these rock formations and desert, and not to mention all this mess. But we got this. We got this. Remember how intimidating that last page was, Ryan? And you were pleasantly surprised with what you did, how you did it. So we're just going to dive in. Okay. So it's like balls of smoke, right? Puff balls. That's all it is. Nothing to be scared of, Ryan. Just balls. Oh, dude. I haven't had a shower today either. I stink like filth. And you know how filth stink. I actually put out a little thing on Facebook and Twitter saying I was going to be on here momentarily. So let's see if that does us any good. I also mentioned I'll be here every day. So I don't know, does that make it look too solid? I need some, yeah. And then there's this. Hey, thank you. Thanks for the like. I appreciate it. Boy, I hope I can do this page. If I can, there's a super easy one right behind it that I'll start to. Or that's the very next page. It's like a silhouette, and that's it. Because this is still just, this isn't even the story yet. It's just kind of the lead in material. But it's kind of storytelling on this page. It's kind of a scene that sets up I don't know, sets up a backstory we kind of are filled in on later. Yeah. There we go. Violence. Violence is the answer. Rush him to the dirt. Kaplow. It's Brandon. Hi. That's my cousin Brandon. Right? Yeah, that's got to be him. He looks just like that orangutan picture. I mean, that Brandon picture. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of lightly studying before. I kind of added some detail to this. Not that it's going to make it go any smoother, I don't think, because I don't know. This is a freaky page for me. But I was kind of looking at those. What are they called? The Etherington Brothers blog. How to think when you're drawing, or how to think when you draw. I was looking up the rock formations entry. Wasn't quite as helpful for this scene as I hoped, but that's just because I'm a ding dong. But that's a really great resource. How to think when you draw. So it's a blog site where they have like over 300 posts up on like how to think when you draw. I don't know, leaves. How to think when you draw wicker baskets. How to think when you draw thatched huts. How to think when you draw armor, stuff like that. And there's also books, but I think the books are only available during like when they kickstart the next book. So I was gonna jump in on the last one, but I think I found out about it a day too late, which is funny because there's a Kickstarter I was talking about backing yesterday. I'm pretty sure that I decided to come in a day too late. This, this page is going to stress me out. I know it, but you know. We'll live. Dang it. Woof. Double line. Too much ink. Yeah, it looks fine. When I look up, it doesn't bother me. And I keep finding that to be true as I do these pages. What else? Gonna get some of this foreground craggy rock material, like just this debris spraying in. Mm-hmm. So Brandon is my cousin. He went to the same art school, the same non-existent art school that I went to, and because it closed up, and then but he got a he works in graphic design, making like like designing displays for shippers and things, and yeah, displays for um like merchandise and stores and stuff. And he's done a lot of really cool ones that he's shown me. Mostly for liquor. Yeah, it's funny. Like before he started going to that school, it's like I didn't even know. I didn't even know you were like artistically minded all that much, and the stuff you make is like so elaborate and cool. Like I'm the one that comes to mind is the one that the thing that you were doing with the Rankin Bass characters. I don't even know, that might have been a screw around thing for you too. I don't know if that was like an actual client or something, but that was really cool. He had like the I don't even know the characters' names because those those movies are terrible. But it was like an abominable snowman and Rudolph, I think, right? Uh, let's see what else. The file got way too big. Was it usable in the end? Never finished. Couldn't open it. Dang, dude, I could not. I don't think I could work in 3D. Um, I mean, I barely was able to do it at school, and it it's too much math. Not that it's math, but it's like I can't think. I don't know. My brain powers down, and then the those programs are so. I don't know. I can't. I can barely deal with like Photoshop. It makes me want to end it all when my computer just stops cooperating, or the program just decides it doesn't want to work or something. Mm. Okay. I like this wispy one. I think I'm gonna keep that. Looking good. Thank you. Appreciate it. So far, so good, I think. Um, Trying to think what I do today. I made some pasta that was pretty good. It's all Hello Fresh, so it's like no creativity, but that's there. I'm getting in all my creativity. Well, this I'm just well, no. I was gonna say, well, this I'm just tracing, but that's not the case. I gotta make this work. Pencil scribblings is only so helpful. It's like in not Mallrats, Chasing Amy. Like everyone's calling Jason Lee a tracer because he's a comic book inker. he's like ready to get into a huge brawl about it. You take that back. Kick booty. I need some. Let's see. So this is my Windsor Newton Series 7 sable Kolinsky sable brush, size 3. Um, I'm using it because Doug TeNapel uses it really, and he uses it because uh, Calvin and Hobbes artist Bill Watterson uses it, which is probably an even better reason to use it. But they are both good excuses to pick up one of these brushes. And I've found I really love it. Like right off the bat, it was like I was till I started this book, I'd been using this, the Fine Touch, size 3, round, just some junk brush from Hobby Lobby. And before that, it was some other junk brush from Hobby Lobby for like in a pack of 12 for like $5 or something, you know. But what is that? What did you guys hear that? There's like a spaceship car alarm going off outside. For a second, but I have a heater turned on in here because I'm the only person out of the 3 people in this house that likes this place at a human temperature. But it's getting a little too warm in here, so I just turned it off. Okay, so okay, put some shadow under some of this smoke here. I've never actually drawn anything like this, so it's all an experiment. If I botch it, I don't know. Am I gonna have to start the page over? We'll see. We'll see. I wonder what that was. That noise. It was weird. It's like okay. I thought like a tornado alarm was starting to go off. And then I really need this to be more than smoke. It's got to be like all this dirt's got to be blasting up. Oh. So I don't want the brush splitting on me like that though. Okay. She sips from the lip of a cup. Okay. It always helps me to look at it in the screen. Want some more organic, I think, shapes in here. Or no, I guess it's all organic, isn't it? I don't know. We want like more tangible. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm barely sure of what I want to do here. Okay, so that's gonna be. I'm gonna throw all this these flying chunks out. Okay, there we go. Okay. Uh-huh. Why don't I... What I think I want to do for this, I think I want to use a technical pen for some of this. Copic multiliner number 3 SP. I have a 5 in there too, but I don't even know how much of that line it got, but I'm not. I'm going for not even complete lines, not even solid lines, but I do want this to be jet straight. You know what I mean? So it looks more deliberate. But they can be broken up, and as long as they're following the trajectory straight, I think. And this one I'll get a little more chaotic. I'll do this freehand. Oh boy. Are we having fun yet? Name the show. Name it. I'm just talking to ghosts right now. Okay. Let's see. I will. Once I get to a point where I start erasing some pencils in here, I'll have a candy bar. How about that? Hmm. Oh, I just saw his message. I knew he left, but I didn't know he said why. Gotta run off to the Cubs game. Yes, many death threats to the computer. So he's off to a Cubs game. Cool. Dude, that family goes to so many Cubs games. It seems like it's actually probably a normal amount. I just sit in my room too much. um, I mean, him and his dad and his uh, his brother and sisters and nieces and nephews. I feel like I'm always seeing that family at Cubs games. That's kind of it's kind of normal out here, right? If we were in I don't know, Spain, it'd probably be Dodgers games, or wherever they're from. Yeah. Oh, stupid art. Get to the fun part. That's the thing. It's like I feel like there's nothing fun on this page, but everything is intimidating. You know what I mean? Though I was having some fun doing this, some of this smoke and stuff. The thing is, I all the parts like I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to properly unite it all into a good picture. But you know how we find out what we're made of? Just doing it. If it turns out we're made of crap, so be it. Then we've got something to work on, right? Thing is, I don't want to have to draw this page again, but I probably wouldn't draw this page again if it's a failure. I have other ideas for what this page could be, but and we more or less see this at a different angle later in the book. So there. What can we talk about? I was coming up with stuff to talk about today when I wasn't near a camera. And now that I'm on camera, I've got nothing to say. I 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 think I see a tea stain here. Oops, now it's a finger stain. That's okay. This chunk of the book, or that top part, is most likely going to get cropped out. Let's see. Remember the Strokes? Whatever happened to them dang Strokes? Oh, moisey. Let's see. I just want to see how this stuff is received. Okay, my mom likes that I will be inking momentarily. Oh, Brandon sent me something on Facebook. There's a Gengar. Like the Pokemon guy. And a video of. I won't even try to show you. I'll keep drawing. I'm just kind of watching what he sent me. It looks like Gengar in the rain. Dude is talented. Let me see. Just checking my Twitter as well. See, I don't get much action on Twitter. I don't get much action on Twitter, but see, I get a lot more on Facebook, but that's mostly friends and family, which is all right. But I'd rather build an audience of people I don't know. Get people, like, that's the audience that counts, you know. It's like, but that's where Instagram comes in. It's like there I have a decent audience. I mean, it's only a couple. It's like less than 200 right now. Oh, look at this! Look at that mess. less than 200 followers, which, you know, that's fine. I've only been active on it for uh, I've only been doing the daily drawings for like 2 years, and I don't know. I don't know how you build followers, but I don't know. I'll get there. I'll get there. Um, hmm. I don't know. Just thinking about social media. Okay. I didn't realize I was doing all that with the pen. I don't mean to ink the whole thing with the pen. So I mostly need to do this with the pen. Now I'll have to erase some of this for just so I can see what I'm doing at some point. Okay, put the pen away for now. Get that brush back out. I'm not on screen. My bad. I'm sorry. I don't know how long I wasn't on screen. Probably the whole dang show. No, I'm just kidding. I should do that sometime. Just ink the whole thing just slightly off camera. It's like people will be in the chat going like, dude, come on, let's see it. Let's see the part you're working on. I'll be like, yeah, it's on screen. No, we can't see it. What are you talking about? It's right there. Um, the thing I like most about my cousin Brandon that was on here earlier is he will stand up for what he believes in. He'll put his money where his mouth is, and like get the crap kicked out of him if that's what it takes. Good man. Dang it. Okay. Okay. Dang it. I can't get quite the point on this brush. Okay. Just squeezed it with my fingertips. Don't be afraid to get dirty. That's half the battle. The other half is constant problem solving. Okay. Well, this isn't. Let me see. This isn't terrible. If I could dang see it, right? Uh, Excuse me. Oh, I should have muted that. Oh well. I sneeze like 30 decibels into your ears. Is 30 a lot? Probably. Darn it. Okay. that grabbing? Was that grabbing me? There will be more lines in here. Let's get this little bit of smoke, this little cloud of smoke. See, I've got this double line that I don't want. Please. I'm really tempted to shove this ink brush in my mouth to manipulate that tip. But I shouldn't, right? Because of ink. On account of ink on the brush. There's also going to be this like interior. Okay. I think. Never had a lesson. So we're drawing. That's all I know. I barely know what I'm drawing. I'm trying to forget, because if I think about it, I'll be too scared to draw it. We've been going for an hour now. Is that an hour's worth of work? I guess so. I'm out of tea. I have to go to the bathroom already. But I think I can hold off on the bathroom for a little bit. But I'm going to need to hit that button and warm up that tea, which is right outside my door. So that's heating up. Oh, let's see. Let's see now. Let's get this out of my face. Even the brush doesn't do what I'm trying to do at all. Okay. Yeah. This brush is getting clumsy, and I think part of the reason is I didn't clean it last night because I became really concerned about getting myself to bed, and I forgot to clean it. But it's not. I don't know. It's a little. See, now I have a tip. Now I have a tip. If I can get a tip, I'm usually in pretty good shape. Okay. Got another. Cloud of smoke. I don't know where I want this to end. Dang it. It's a little much, right? Then bring it down here. Get a tighter line here. Where was I? Okay. Not the finest piece of this page. I thought I did this. I thought I did that. Maybe I'm thinking of that. Because it also originally looked like a tooth. Okay. Let's throw this to pure black. Get some pure black stuff in here. Sure. About some chunks, some circular chunks flying off. Do that here too. Oof. Yeah, you want to wash your brush. You don't want to. Don't be a Ryan and don't wash your brush. I'm usually pretty good about it, but okay. Okay. I'm going to start a different area. I'm going to do this foreground rock and then try and pull some of the pencils out of here so I can kind of see what I'm doing a little better. I'm also going to check up on my tea first. Let's see how that goes. Booyah, 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 booyah. We have tea. And you know what I said earlier about pulling the pencils out? Once I get to a point, I just remembered this, so I'm glad I'm talking about it. Once I get to a point where I feel like I should pull some pencils out, I get to have a candy bar. I do the candy bars. Really, what I do them for is like when I get fatigued, I like to keep some candy around because it kind of like mentally gives me a boost. And I was up at 4 in the morning. Went to bed at 11-ish last night. So I'm a sleepy Ryan today. So if someone watching this doesn't know, because I'm kind of unknowable, no, I just forgot to do the selling myself kind of stuff at the beginning of the video, where I say my name is Ryan. I will always forget this, just about. I say my name is Ryan. I'm a cartoonist. I'm making a graphic novel called Bonehead. It's my first graphic novel. Never done this before. I hope that in documenting the making of this book that I can impart some, like, I can, like, my learning can be extended to your learning is kind of the idea. I want to Let's see if me going in blind will teach you something about making a book, or just go making your dream project, whatever it is. Maybe you want to make 1,000 birdhouses in your life. Maybe you want to become the next America's next top chef. I don't know what your dreams are. I'm not going to tell you what your dreams are. That's something that's between you and your dreams. Hmm. Oh, bruv. Um, we are doing ink today. We're doing ink today. We're doing ink every day. We're doing ink today. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, mercy. Might go back in and throw some white lines in this. Yeah. How's that look? I kind of like that. I think that works. Let me go to the edge here, just for my own personal satisfaction, because I think that'll get cut out of the on the page itself. Okay. Okay. Yesterday you saw I bought like 10, like a whole box of erasers. This should be all good. What a myriad of textures. Ooh, I like some of those pencil lines. I thought they Looked like real rock textures before I erased them. Well, comic rock textures, how about that? Oops. Okay, gotta be careful about laying my hand down at this point. Well, partly because I just sank my wrist into some ink. Oh, okay. If I could see it on the screen, if anyone could see it on the screen, we'd be golden. Hello? Hello? Hey, camera. Focus! That's a girl. My camera's a girl. It was born a girl. It will die a girl. And only its fleas will mourn it. It's a girl dog. My camera. So, you know, dogs catch fleas. Listen to that squeaky desk. Will ya? Who could resist? Okay, now let's look at it. Now, is it still a comic book? That is the question. Okay, I think I'm going to do what I did yesterday. I'm going to put on some piece of music I put together when I was like a teenager or something. Probably, hopefully, and go to the bathroom. Let me see if I can pick one here. Oh, I'm in Halloween music. I forgot I went there. Let's see. Okay, I got one. This is a piece of music that I made in some app that no longer exists called Nudge. So how did that grab you? I ask you, how is it that grabbed you? Now there's a version of that with lyrics. Well, I guess the one I put on yesterday, there's a version with lyrics too, but that's actually one of the my favorite little pieces I've made, um, with or without lyrics. I like it. And the song is called Listless. I was talking about the name of the app that I made it in that doesn't exist anymore. It's called Nudge. Okay. Um. Okay, so we're gonna beef up some of the detail here, and hopefully not screw it up. Okay. See if we can find our point. Think so. Moment of truth. It's a Pleasant Valley Sunday. The heck were those monkeys talking about? It's Monday. You fool! If anybody remembers Courage the Cowardly Dog, there's this Asian guy that would show up all the time, and he would just call people "Yuffo." He was like my favorite character. Why don't you go back to school, or like to driving school, Yuffo, or something like that? Where am I? Okay. Then we need more chaos in here. The monkeys. Okay. Um. Man, I like the monkeys. I don't know a ton of music by the monkeys, but the stuff I do know, I really like. Um, right, that's the Monkeys, isn't it? Pleasant Valley Sunday. Pretty sure. Yeah. I was like, if it's not, I'm gonna sound like a total doofus. Hmm. There's one thing I'm afraid of. It's sounding like a doofus. Okay. Mm. Hmm. What do I do? We need to separate the details from the forms, I think. So I'm gonna vary up my line weights. Whoa. Here. Bring this one out. Separate it from that. How's that look? That is better, right? Mm-hmm. Let's get some. Oh. I like some of the decisions I'm making. They seem more professional than I think I'm capable of. Like they're surprising me. But at the same time, I know I'm a fraud. Um, And same here. I think I'll do. Like a bold line here, right? Beef this one up. Could be a little too beefy there. Could be. My beef exceeds my grasp. I don't want to have said that. Shut up, guys. That's not. You immature scoundrels. Okay. Dude, I used to do that so bad all the time in high school, and not on purpose. I would just say the raunchiest things, just thinking I was saying something goofy, and then I'd hear what I just said, and I'd be like, "Oh my gosh!" And then yeah, the world would explode with laughter at me. Let's see. Let's start on this ground. I am running out of ideas with anywhere else. So I'm just going to stare at the ground, never come back. Um, we don't have to fill the whole thing with 100% detail, right? We don't want the whole page to be like gray. 'Cause that will happen. I'll probably want to put more deep blacks in here. Solidify some of that, make it really jump out. You want to like I'm probably gonna throw some shadows here. And I barely know what I'm doing. So if by chance I look like I've got it all figured out. It's a total fraud, because I tell you, this is my first time doing something like this. This is ambitious for me. I mean, go look at my Instagram. That's what I do. This is totally like me diving into the deep end. I want you to understand that. This is me taking off my floaties and just diving into the deep end. I'm in, like, I don't know. This could all burn to the ground any moment. I might burst into tears any second now. And that's what I want you to do. Not burst into tears, but I want you to just take a chance on yourself, Like, maybe you'll fall on your face, but maybe I'll fall on my face. You only live once. And I thought you wanted that dream project made. Unless you were just lying to yourself. It's like, I thought I wanted to make a comic. Now you're making the comic, and all of a sudden you don't want to make a comic? Interesting. Interesting, right? Need that point back. A split brush can be your friend. But a brush with a single point is your friend. Yeah, we want more solid black in here somewhere, somehow. We definitely don't want all. Right. We really want to push some contrast in here somehow. Um, See, one thing I try to hold myself to is I try not to let myself take the easy way out on stuff. I mean, just in life in general. But especially with art, I try not to let myself take it easy, because it's cheating. Like, you want to do a good job, you don't want to do a mediocre job. It's something I heard, I think it was on the They Might Be Giants podcast, right? There's like an interview episode of the They Might Be Giants podcast where John Flansburgh mentions at one point, like a lot of the kind of premise of the band is kind of just don't be mediocre. And I like that. Let's get it. So let's get some faces darkened on these mountains, I think. Um, where was I? Um, mhm. We're gonna. I'm gonna bring this to black. That's what I was starting to say. What time is it? 8:30 almost. We've been going for an hour and 47 minutes. I think the other 3 pages roughly took me about 2 hours or so. I know the stream was 3 hours yesterday, but I also did that book review. That's what that was. I knew it was about 2 hours yesterday. There's a commotion downstairs. Someone just came home. What am I looking at that makes me angry? This. I don't know. Did that make it better, Ryan? Did you make it better? No. So what side we're trying to do? Okay. Okay. So that comet that I kind of looked at. No, I was looking at the planet, but there is a comet in that scene in that Earthworm Jim book that I was looking at yesterday. Stepping on garbage in my room. That box I opened yesterday, actually, it's still here. Okay, careful with the ink. Okay, there's. This is my guy, Doug Knable. Okay, here's Earthworm Jim. Launch the cow. There's a somewhere. There's a this meteor crashes to Earth. It kind of gives Earthworm Jim life. Oh wait, see, nothing. There's like no detail to it. There's this. What am I looking for? Oh, okay. Something like this. So maybe I'll do these Ripper and look. He doesn't overthink this stuff. That's like barely drawn, right? It's just a little mud splash in here. A couple rocks. Me, I gotta make a big spectacle of it, I guess. Totally different kind of page, you know. Believe me, Doug Tanaple makes. He's not shy of making a big spectacle of things, be it art or otherwise. He's a good man. Okay. So let me hack this in with a pencil real quick. Still do what I'm trying to do. I don't know about this. That doesn't look right. Like some of it. Walk. Need a tip on this brush, son. Okay. Okay. Erase some shavings on my brush. Okay, that's where I am. And then where was I? Okay. Oh, I'm like way up here. Sorry. I was just thinking, instead of like periodically peeking up at the screen, I was just wondering if I was hearing the Simpsons theme downstairs. Very, very real possibility. Okay. Let's see. But I was also like thinking of doing these big, meaty, jaggedy. Let me tighten that up. Okay. It's 8:30. Hmm. How's this looking? Let's get some. Um. Let me hold this out for a sec. I still say I need more black in here. But it's kind of like just a matter of finding where. Like, as much as I want to throw black in, I don't want to like muddy it up too much, you know? That's my cautious side, I think. It's like I was talking about yesterday. It's like, well, or at some point, um, I never, I used to be so timid about inking stuff at all when I was a teenager. Well, even into my 20s, I would do pencil drawings and stuff, but I couldn't bring myself to ink half the time because I was so scared of placing like concrete lines. Mm. What am I looking at? What's this? Oh, okay. Um, oh, okay, let me go back into the ground. Okay. Um, okay. Mm, oof. Oh, I think my roommate's friend Allie is over. I think I'm hearing her voice. Um, pardon me. What are we looking at? Okay. I should pull out these pencils again. Hold the phone. I'll put more blacks in here. No. I hope the Cubs are winning, Brandon. I hope they're winning. I have no idea. Aren't they terrible this year? I think I've heard. Or they were, and they traded everybody away or something. I don't know. I don't even know what a baseball is. Let's see, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? Tell me. It's the only way I'll know. Mm. Uh, when a problem comes along, you must whip it. When some trouble comes along, you must whip it. Right? Oh, dude, I'm doing it off screen again. My bad, fellas. I think my ink's getting low. It's gonna start getting all gummy on me. Oh, let me get this. Um, yeah, Allie's here. Okay. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Go forward. Step back. Walk around and whip it. Whoopsh. Whip it good. Okay, so I don't know the song. Jim and Nate. So what? Walk around. Do a dance. Take your pants and whip it. Whip it good. Whoopsh. When a problem comes along, you must tap dance. When two problems come along, you must tap dance. Stand up, sit down, walk around, and whip it. Bend forward, slide it back, tip your hat. I don't even know what that is. Pull out another book that just sprung into my mind. For Bill to also by Doug's Nickel. That has oh, I can pull out Gunship Thunder Punch too. Every once in a while, a scene pops into my head that, like, from a book. Oh wait, it's at the beginning, isn't it? Yeah. There's this beach with all these rocks, but it's not quite. See, I was looking for this deserty, like it's a beach, but mine's a desert. I'm trying to figure out how to do these craggy sands. But oh, how about this alien planet? Nope. See, I'm over complicating things. Here. Bend forward. I'm pretty sure they never say bend forward in that song. Could be wrong. Or right, rather. Stand in the place where you were, now face north, think about direction, wonder why you haven't before. Bend forward. No, I'm just kidding. Bend forward. Why am I insisting that's in some song lyrics? Spring ahead, fall back. Set your clock, etc. Oh. So, let's see. Then shadow comes here. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna get out the ruler and go back to. Well, let me pull out these pencils again. Hold off on that. think I'll go darker with that section, that little streak in the middle. I think that'll help. I'm going to add more lines throughout. Woof, my arm is tired. Yeah, I definitely got to make this a little more defined. Okay, this I can tool around with later. That's important. I make sure I know what I'm looking at here. Let's zoom in so I can get better look at this on screen. Yeah, needs some definition. Then this is kind of in my way now. Okay. Throw a horizon on there. Hopefully it looks like a horizon. Hmm. Separate that up a bit, break it up a little bit. Okay, and then I want to do. Where's my pen? I used the 3. Maybe I'll try the 5. Ow! Whack my dang face. Mm-hmm. Whoa, this is split on me too. Okay. Ruler. Oh, it's right. I'm gonna grab the 3 again. Spin your bottle. Everyone in a pile. Dang it. I gotta get some new pens. These are crapping out on me. Oh, I do really recommend these pens. I really do. I just bought them on a whim, I think, and they turned out to be really good. Copic. I had heard of the Copic markers. I'd never heard. Well, I may have heard of somebody using these Copic multiliners. I just wasn't. They weren't really on my radar as much as the markers. I've never used the markers though. I always use Prismacolor. Um, just because that's what I know. One day I'll probably go and get myself some Copics just to give it a whirl. I think there's a lot you can pull off with those things. I want to make some of this look a little more solid, so I'm trying to use the pen to kind of do a little more definitive like structure in here if I can muster it. Like I said, I don't want it to go gray. I need to find places to put solid blacks. I think part of my issue is there's like too much smoke early on. And now I'm trying to define it. It's hard to like make a solid origin point of this. I guess not origin point, but like a rocky base of this explosion. I still need to color that drawing tonight. Well, I don't want to beat this to death either. Um, I'm busting this up. Okay. Let's see. I want to do these jaggedy clouds that I was thinking about doing. I just added those right before I went on. I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use the 3, which is in better shape. And I wanted a finer line if I do it. Move ahead. Stab your friend. Walk around. And again. When a problem comes along, you must win. Don't touch me. That's the thing I see artists do sometimes if they're trying to separate something in the background from something in the foreground. They'll kind of like carry the line to just before it connects and just leave a break. I don't know. Well, I don't know how successful this page is. I'm off screen again. Ow! I don't know how successful this page is, but I think I'm about ready to wrap it up. So. I think I said I was going to do some lines here in in. Oh, the colors will save it. Right? Okay. I think I'm about ready to wrap this stream up. Well, should I? No. I'll do it. Maybe I'll do 2 tomorrow. I'll do the simple one tomorrow because this was a little unwieldy. 3-hour page. Let's see what people think of this one, and maybe I'll get some feedback on this one, and then get. I don't know, but otherwise I'll be starting a new couple pages tomorrow. I know there's a 2-page spread coming up. It's not like too elaborate. It's a very simple 2-page spread. But I don't know if that's on tomorrow's agenda as well as the silhouette thing. No, it's two silhouette things that I'll do tomorrow, and those will be easy. Okay, so we got a meteor crashing into planet. Now I'm going to color. Oh, I never had my chocolate bar. I've got 2 chocolate bars in here. I think I earned one, at least one. Yeah. But I'll color my dinosaur over there and post that tonight before I go to bed, and I'll do something in the morning for real this time. Let's see, did I get any texts? No texts. Of course, last night it was an hour and a half later than now that I got a text that changed my whole day's schedule, but that's okay. Anyway, tomorrow morning, I want to say I'll do it after 9, I think. So maybe like 9, 10 o'clock. Probably 10 o'clock. I'll start thinking more. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again, get another cup of tea, maybe have a chocolate bar, and start coloring. So have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Goodbye. I love you.